After the end of World War II, the world was split into two.
"20 minutes to drop off. Put out that cigar."
Hey, are you deaf? Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission. A certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Well, you don't like snakes? You've eaten one before, haven't you?
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but what should I
I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. You must leave no trace of your presence. Weapons and equipment to procure on site. That goes for food as well. You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
call you? Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
Better go back and get it then. I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. Survival is fundamental to this mission.
Whose crazy idea was this, anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. You're a ghost, Snake, and there'll be no rescue if you're captured.
How generous of you.
There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
It's John Doe. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
You remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Well, I don't know anything about you. Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. What's most important is spirit. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. Loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means? It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge. change.
People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a Snake, the Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. And one more thing, boss. It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive?
Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers, AK-47s, and grenades.
Your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. Can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either.
What the hell have you been doing these past 5 years anyway?
What's with you all of a sudden?
It's like you've forgotten everything I taught you.
That's not true.
Then why do you keep getting spotted? Watch how the enemy moves and proceed one step at a time. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Okay.
There's nothing here.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. Oh, and one more thing, Snake. I want you to tell him something from me. Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood.
Are you one of Vulcan's men? You'll never get it from me.
I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago. I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. You'll have to get me out of here before they arrive. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test. Vulcan will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then. By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
America is truly a frightening country.
Freeze!
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh?
Huh? We meet at last.
You! What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade.
Sokolov, take cover.
You're not the boss, are you? What is that stance? That gun? If you're not the boss, then die. Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
You okay?
I'm finished!
Calm down.
Look,
That's what they were making you build.
yes, the Shagohod, a tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go. Boss? What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me. My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
Welcome back, boss.
It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
Ah, what a joyful scene. Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me. Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Think you can pull the trigger?
He's seen my face. We can't let him live.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. You can't come with us.
Snake, can you hear me?
Just barely.
You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? All right, let's get you fixed up.
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it.
The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later.
Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Excellent.
What are we going to do with the girl?
She's a nice catch.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel!
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this. The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Here, have a cigar. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call. It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted. So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far? And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well? You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship. If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
Eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. Glad to see you landed safely. Rescue Sokolov, find out what's happened to the Shagahod, and finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater. I'm changing my codename. Let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Siggett.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? I don't expect you to believe me. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.